if I can access her photos, I can access her videos. Why wouldn't the next step be me asking for a direct deposit? For me to actually touch them funds. Here in this topsy-turvy world, you can see, man, things are just fucking nuts or nuggin futs. I'm a proud Christian corn star. God put me on earth to enjoy sexual pleasure. I can't even read that with a straight face. Yes, he did, ma'am. With the dude that's in your picture, aka your husband. Not with the worldwide masses. What's up, it's your boy Central. Come back at you with another reaction video again. You not, that's my real name. And man, this is just nuts, man. I can't believe this woman had the audacity to come out and say this. But yet again, it is America. The West is done. Stick a fork in us. I mean, I'm glad I'm out of this bitch. Anyways, this sinful stunner is making an unholy confession. A Christian OnlyFans star says she feels more connected to her faith since she kickstarted her Pron career 7 years ago, and now believes God put her on earth to help liberate other women from their sexual shame. No, that's not it. The Bible is very clear on its statutes and what it separates into sin and what is okay under the covenant and by commandments. And this ain't one of them. You are to have one husband and one wife, and you guys are to be paired up, not to share your marital bed with other people. And this falls under that category, but it's just, she's found a way to skirt that, basically. She says, God's message has been abundantly clear. I'm here to be a porn star. A Pron star. This is my way of serving. No, it's not. No, it's not. You were not selling, feeding them daily bread. They're thinking about you giving them daily head. Your way of serving. No, they've served you with crusty drawers and socks and all. Oh my goodness, what in the hell is she thinking? She says, before I left teaching, I felt super disconnected from myself and also God. So you're gonna get more connected by doing sin, which actually it's written that it says it separates you from. You can't make this shit up, man. She files the support, the courage to do this, quit the classroom, and do this Pron stuff with the support of her husband, who is a beta. No guy wants to share, no real masculine guy wants to share his wife with the fucking world, even if it be images. This is more dangerous sometimes than the actual act. You fantasize and making me imagine what things could happen. I don't want anybody have that kind of access to my wife. Sure, she wears something that is form-fitting because she she's have a curvaceous figure. They can imagine whatever, but for her to not just have the appearance of a whore, but to actually resemble one, look like one, to move like one, behave like one. I mean, walks like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Ah, man. She said, she escaped this Christian guilt. No, we become the gods of ourselves, and we skirt the rules. It's clear. This is very clear. This isn't even something that's up for debate. The reason you feel less guilty is because of the society we live in. That hey girl, go get your bag, and God still loves you. No, you're choosing to do something that goes against your faith. Just leave the faith. Just do that. Nobody would be mad at you. But the fact that you're trying to have, this is epitome of delusional. Trying to have two things at once that just don't co-intermingle. But you just don't want to be labeled as you just don't want to be a bad person. Labeled as a bad person. I'm not saying it makes you evil, but okay, well, some instances they would argue for that, but just admit you want to go out and do what you want to do. You don't want any governance. I'm not even living. I wouldn't even call myself a Christian at this point. I do believe, but I'm not living. So, but even I'm not, misguided, bullish enough, and foolhardy enough to say, well, espouse this and then do something different. That's hypocrisy. So, it's just crazy. She goes on to try and justify this, like subscribers and all this stuff. And ma'am, any way you slice it, you're living wrong. You're living wrong. So, I mean, there's no way you can dress up the fact. You can put lipstick on a pig and it's still a fucking pig. So, let's get to these don't ask me our animals. I'm not in the bestiality. Chill. Let's get into some of these comments, man. Man, excellent stuff here. All right. Which God is she talking? She's talking about. I'll wait for the comments. The funny thing is, she's actually talking about the Christian God of the Bible, Yahweh. And she seriously means it. Like, she is legit, on her train of thought that I can be a Christian and sin and violate, the concepts of the Bible, but still, espouse it. It just makes, what you have to say foolish. Makes you, foolish. Because nobody worth a grain of salt is gonna take you seriously. It's like me being a deleter of people, and they say like, "Oh man, all life is precious." Bro, you don't get the fuck out of my goddamn face with that bullshit. I can clearly see that you're gaslighting the fuck out of me, and for my own safety, I'm gonna stay as far as get away from you as possible. Like me and the vegetarian lion. You are lying. Alright. Next. She just looking for more followers, a stunt to get people to check her OnlyFans page. What's her name again? See? And it works. I mean, at the very least, it creates controversy, which, draws in, the AdSense and the dollars. I don't know, how ad works, whatever. You get paid strictly off of payments. But with Instagram, yeah, definitely, the whatever ads and kind of whatever formula they have to people get paid. I don't know. I only know about YouTube, but yeah, it obviously works. And even if it isn't just stuff, even if I genuinely think she actually believes this shit though. It is. I mean, it's just you're living. You're living on another planet. Because nobody in their right mind. This is why America is such a joke. People take us, like they don't take us seriously. Why they laugh at us around the globe. Even if they don't say it in a roundabout way. Like, what's going on? Let's check American news. Why are they checking it? Because we look dumb as hell. We look foolish as hell. And we make a fool out of ourselves and make ourselves look stupid every single day. Thinking about, people like, oh, Florida, New York, the Bronx. All right. No respect for her husband. Either way, it's a mode skunt. I don't know what that means. You're probably speaking patois or whatever. I don't speak that. I wish I did. It's mad cool. But yeah, no respect for dude. He don't respect himself first and foremost. He's a beta simp who believes that people. It would be actually funny. I think the situation would be funny. It could happen. High key. Somebody proposition him, and he'd be fucking mad when your wife is out there presenting herself as a horror, but you'd be mad at somebody proposition her. If I can access her photos, I can access her videos. Why wouldn't the next step be me asking for a direct deposit? For me to actually touch them funds. Like, what are we? Is it so far removed to think of that? I mean, not to quote the old show, but if the price is right. So I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. And she don't respect, she don't respect that man, because I mean, she is probably in a partnership. He married her best friend, and he co-signs all of her stuff, lets her do what she wants, lets her go on girls trips and all this stuff. She walks all over this man. OnlyFans is not a religious institution. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The Church of Thottery. I actually have a video on this. I'm gonna put the screen cap right here, but man, I have fun making this shit. All right, next. Is Christianity a joke to you? G, get thee behind me, you daughter of Jezebel.